Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time I want to talk about Warhammer Underworlds. And yeah, something that Games Workshop is doing a lot now is creating facts and paying a lot of attention of the balance of the games. We have seen this in 40K in Age of Sigmar, where they have the general handbook to balance, and they release facts more or less twice a year. But here we have another action they take further here. Is in the Warhammer Underworlds, and they will talk about cards that are banned, restrictions, and a new deck builder. So this is really a next step and trying to make the game balance. They explain here that they have created this is the page that you can see in the Warhammer community. So they are talking about, and then they say that they are creating a restricted list of cards. So these cards that are restricted, you only can put 5 of them in your deck, and we are going to see them which cards they are. And then they say that there are 3 cards that are banned. Is the Great Concussion, the Quick Thinker, and the Time Trap. I'm surprised that Earthquake for me is very similar to the Great Concussion, so I was surprised that it's not here. But this is also a new step, so these cards cannot be used anymore in tournaments. Of course, they talk about match play. In that case, if you play with friends and you align that you can use it, there is not a problem. So you can download that from here, and they also create a new thing called the deck builder that I think it's very, very useful. So we can go to the deck builder. I already opened, and what we have in the deck builder, sorry, I have this on the front. So we have all the cards here, and then you can filter the cards depending on the deck that you are going to build. Okay, so you can say, okay, I want to play or not organized. Okay, so let's say that I want to play organized. Yeah, you can say if you want to have one of the new cards. Here we have all the new cards. You can say which factions you want to see and for what type of deck you want to play, right? So here you have, and then available sets. So you have all the different sets. Let's imagine that we want to do let's see, we want to do a Forest Strider, so let me find the symbol. Yeah, let's create a new one. Okay, sorry. So you see they're appearing. We want to see universal, so we don't want to see. Yeah, you can select. You can choose which faction you want to do here. So let's say that we want to use the Fast Striders. We're going to do a Fast Striders deck. Automatically, all the others are closed. Okay, and here as well we have all the decks available. Of course, if you have to buy some of these expansions, you can eliminate the expansion that you don't have the cards for. For example, I did not buy the leaders, but then I remove the leaders. So this is what you can do. And then imagine that this is where you're starting. Then you can hide this part, and you have here the filter, and you will have first all the objective here. Okay, and the ones that are banned are not appearing directly, and with the locker appears the one that are restricted. So then you can choose, I don't know, let's choose this one, this one, this one. Okay, and then it appears here, and it's telling you how much objectives you have. If you scroll down, okay, you will have here all the objectives. Okay, once you have all the objectives, you can go for ploys, and then you can take ploys that you like it. Okay, I don't know, I'm just making random choices, and once you have the ploys that you wanted, you can take the grades. And of course you have as well here all the spells that are only valid for some decks. But this is interesting because it's not just a collection, of course, of the new decks. I don't think there is all the restrictive. So this is so it's quite an interesting way to do the deck builder. When you also have here in the side, you see you have the number of potential points that you can do, adding all your objective. You see here what are the ones that are restricted. You can see an augmented view of the card when you want to know if you are still interested or not, and if you're not interested, you can eliminate. So it's quite a nice tool. I think it's very interesting to play, and you don't need to use your physical cards. You can use this one that is quite, I like a lot this tool. And then let's go to the document. This is the document they launched today, and here it's saying that following this ban or restricted use of certain Warhammer Underworld cards in official Warhammer Underworld tournaments, this list doesn't ban or restrict the use of these cards in any other setting. It is up to the players to decide between themselves whether they will use the list or not, of course. But as you know, most likely when something is that official, most of the people tends to do that. So what are the bans? I said is a conclusion from the Quick Thinker and the Time Trap, all from Shadespire. There is not any ban card yet from what's called this, from Night Bolt. Okay, and then they say that there are also restricted cards. You cannot include more than 5 restricted cards across your objective and power deck. So in total you can have 5 restricted cards. We have some of Night Bolt here. So you see there is one Night Bolt, the Slumbering Key. We have another of like one here, the Pit Trap. So, and then the only thing I see here, and my problem is, how this is going to be controlled. There will be automatic way to check if a deck is variable, so the TOs will need to check all the decks and they will ask the decks in front. As a player, I cannot memorize all the cards that are banned. I cannot the ban restricted, so I don't know if my opponent will play 5 or 6 or just 4 of these restricted cards. So this is quite difficult to control as a player, because first you don't have access to the opponent deck normally. Sorry. And yeah, it's difficult to memorize. Sorry, I moved that by mistake. It's difficult to memorize all these cards. Okay, so in practical, you will trust the goodwill of your opponent most of the time, especially in the pickup games if you play with the rules. You see here, Quake is restricted. We have some of the strong cards that are restricted here as well. So this is what have launched today Games Workshop, and yeah, they are really for me this is really showing the change of mentality of Games Workshop. So we have Shadespire that is really focused on the match play, but not just that. Kill Team is also very balanced and also quite focused on the match play. I'm quite pretty sure if something is start breaking out, breaking the game, they will stop it and they will correct it. And on 40k and Age of Sigmar, they are doing the same. So they have changed from years of not taking care and not taking care and not really paying attention to the balance of the games, to know that they're really making an effort to have this match played as balanced as possible. Of course, I guess it's easier to balance Shadespire than balance Warhammer 40k because of the number of variables and interactions that you have in the game. So that's all what I want to talk here. Please leave in the comments below what do you think about this new initiative from Games Workshop about restricting cars, banning cars, and putting this focus on the Warhammer Underworlds. Please let me know if this is something that you like it or something that you don't like it. So pretty curious to know what is the reaction of the people. I have just scrolled through different communities and it seems that most of the people is happy with the change, but I would like to know your opinion in this channel as well. That's all for now. I hope you have liked this video. Please let me know what do you think. Give a like if you have liked this video, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.